Hello friends. Today I'm going to talk about the Tamil movie Good Night. The story begins in Chennai, where a soft-spoken man works in a regular IT job. He's an introvert, not very confident, and often feels like a misfit, both at work and home. He lives with his elder brother, sister-in-law, and their little daughter. The central issue in this man's life is something surprisingly simple: he snores heavily in his sleep. At first, it's shown in a funny way, people laugh, complain, or just ignore it. But gradually, we begin to see how this small problem affects his entire life. At the office, he's often mocked behind his back. At home, his brother gets irritated, and sleep becomes a daily struggle for the family. But he tries to live with it, often blaming himself, feeling guilty, and slowly withdrawing. One day, he meets a young woman, a soft-spoken, well-mannered person who works in publishing. She's lost her parents and lives with her elder sister and brother-in-law. Her life is also far from perfect. She's been forced to quit college and now does a job just to survive. They meet, a simple friendship develops, and eventually, they fall in love. Their conversations are quiet, honest, and awkward, but that's where the beauty lies. They get married, and now the story shifts to married life. At first, everything feels fresh and joyful. But soon, the snoring problem returns, now inside a small one-room house where privacy is limited. The wife begins to lose sleep. Her irritation grows, and so does the emotional distance. She doesn't confront him directly, but her silence starts affecting their bond. Meanwhile, the man becomes insecure. He begins to believe that he's the reason for her discomfort. At work, he's given additional pressure. At home, he notices his wife staying up at night or sleeping elsewhere. One day, he finds her sleeping in the bathroom, using a bucket as a pillow, just to escape his snoring. This breaks him. Instead of talking about it, he becomes silent and depressed. He even leaves the house for a while, trying to distance himself, thinking he's only making everyone's life worse. His wife, on the other hand, starts to miss him. She realizes that his love was always quiet, but sincere. She understands that this wasn't just about snoring, it was about how they both handled it. She could have opened up. He could have expressed his fears. But silence took over. The emotional climax happens when both finally talk openly, not with dramatic arguments, but with simple words, raw feelings, and honest apologies. They understand each other better now, not by fixing the problem, but by accepting it as part of life. Moral of the story: Good Night is not about snoring. It's about how even the smallest issues can become big if we don't communicate. It's about emotional maturity, silent suffering, and learning to love people with their imperfections. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you friends.